Ah yes, God games. A genre so old yet able to survive to the current day with games like Reverse Sim. Originally beginning in 1989 with Populous with our Amiga personal computer, the gameplay of a God game stayed relatively the same throughout the years, yet more followers and tried to keep them alive. Most of the time. God games came and went, Spore, Black and White, Doodle God and Godus. Hello and welcome, I'm DWK. Let's try to remember the rise and fall of Godus. To tell the whole story, we need to talk about Peter Molyneux. Although I'm not here to cover his life, there are far better videos than this one covering him, still it's important to talk about him. Peter Molyneux is a British game designer and creator of such games as Populous and Black and White. He would go on to work in Bullfrog Productions and Lionhead Studios, after which founded his own company, 22 Cans. On November 7th, 2012, the first game of 22 Cans would be published. Curiosity, What's Inside the Cube, is a clicker game released to mixed reviews by the press, the concept of which is to break small cubelets on screen, progressing from layer to layer to eventually see what's inside the cube. Thankfully, you're not alone. All players playing the game work together to uncover the cube. On May 26, 2013, the final layer has been removed, and the following played.
Welcome to the end of curiosity. What is inside the cube? And I said, and I'm known for these things, I said there's something amazing inside, something life-changing inside. Well, we could give you a piece of advice. We could say, oh, be nice to people. We could say, here's a wad of cash, but it needs to be more meaningful than that. And so, what is in the center is something that only we can grant. And it is the ability to be a digital god.
I have to say, this really looks like a cult ad. In short, the person who removed the last layer would become a god of all gods, in the upcoming game Godus, which was a lie, and the winner Brian Henderson, after first contact, never received any info from 22 Cans. On the 18th of December 2012, a Kickstarter for Godus was announced, and got the needed £450,000 to be worked on. The Kickstarter promised such exciting awards as a dinner at Peter's house, or a statue of yourself in-game. Geez, more I read about this, more it seems like a cult. Still, it's a big surprise such an influential figure in video gaming would need a Kickstarter for his game. Nevertheless, it got funded and began development. As of September 13th, 2013, Godus was released as a beta, and never left it. With time, all the promises Mr. Peter gave ended up being lies, and here we have the game in the most likely finished state. In Godus, you help a civilization of tiny 5-polygon people build a thriving civilization, expanding your lands by building beacons, and the most relaxing feature of the game, moving layers of land to give your followers more land to build on. Somewhere in the middle of the game, you will go in contact with Astari people, who will convert your followers into their religion, if they have higher happiness than you, which I know you won't let happen. After not updating the game for a year, out of nowhere on February 3rd, 2016, Godus Wars was released, a bare bones version of Godus with RTS elements, and with Brian Henderson as an enemy faction behind a paywall. Yeah, they never returned after this. Well, they did, but not with Godus, but with a game called The Trial, surprisingly released to positive reviews. And now let me be more serious with you. Godus could have been a great game, from excellent gameplay to small additions, like the melody which plays when you collect belief, and all the great multiplayer features we were promised. It could have been revolutionary, yet it wasn't. Peter Molyneux overpromised a game which he couldn't deliver with his small indie game studio. I wouldn't say I hate Peter Molyneux. His games and work will forever influence video gaming, yet I have to say, when the inevitable new game is announced, I definitely won't believe everything this guy says. Hey, if you enjoyed that, consider subscribing or watching my video on Soviet arcades. In any case, see you sometime within the next millennia.